prophecies have come to pass, none of which are joyous. All my life I knew that this was what I had to do, but the reality of it has never struck me as vividly till now. The blood seeping from my temples mixed with my sweat and tears, turning my vision crimson and blurred. With each step I took, the rough wood of the heavy cross rubbed against the fresh wounds on my back. Yet as the raw pain strangled my senses, I became acutely aware of the laughter. Not joyous laughter, but that of sinister satisfaction. Raising my head, I saw the grinning faces of the governor's soldiers. Even in my reeling mind, I saw the demons sinking their claws into the soldiers' hearts, wrapping them around in their grimy fists. Maniacal laughter echoed in their soulless eyes, their fangs bared in delight. These men were now Satan's partisans, all of them. The whip was once again slapped against and dragged across my side. I cringed and heard a yell tear from my throat, the sound roar even to my own ears. They brought it down on me again, and I couldn't take it anymore. I fell, my face ground into the dirt. All that I've done, has it led to this? To be despised by people who knew not what they did. With awakened bitterness in my heart, I knew my father was watching, and he was allowing this to happen. Amidst the shuffling feet, I saw her face. Though swollen, my eyes widened at the sight of my mother. There was so much sadness and pain in her eyes, it was as though she was crying blood. Crouching on all fours, she crawled towards me. The laughter around me and in my head faded to hushed tones, and my mother's voice grew louder. She whispered tender words of love to me, over and over again. She called my name and stretched out trembling hands for mine. Grasping at my fractured fingers, she put herself and raising her head, she put herself off and pressed kisses on my knuckles. Raising her head, I saw that her lips were stained with my blood. In that moment, I felt no pain. The soldiers put me up again. Glancing over my shoulder, I saw Mary Magdalene wrapping her arms around my mother, her face a portrait of anguish. Such kindness and goodness from a woman condemned by the cruel and unforgiving hypocrites. The laughter did not fade completely, but something resounded more brightly now. The cries and the pleadings, they rang in my ears. Out of the corner of my eyes, I saw the girl I awakened from the dead. Beside her stood Lazarus, the both of them crying without restraint. The healed lepers pleaded for the soldiers to stop, despite being shoved off repeatedly. Everywhere I turn, I see their faces, faces that have smiled and wept in gratitude, faces of repentance, with eyes gleaming with hurt to see me like this. And then I understood what I was meant to do. I loved these people, all of them. Mastering all the strength I had, I trudged on with awakened purpose in my heart. To them all, I speak these words into their hearts. My life is coming to an end, but through me, yours has just begun.
Wow.
And then, actually, I had problems. I was thinking about it. I was very excited to write it. But when you're really going to write it down, you're going to oh my God, write it. And then, after that, I felt that God was telling me something in my heart. And that is, and with this revelation, right, I use this revelation to God to write this short story. And I felt God telling me, because like Jesus, we are Christians, so like Jesus, we have placed our life on the cross. And you see, on the trip to Mount Calvary, there are mainly two groups of people beside Jesus. Those who are constantly persecuting him, those who are constantly trying to make his life miserable, and those at the same time, those who he has blessed and who are so grateful for him, who will be ever so loyal to him. It is also the same in our lives. There will always be these two groups of people in our lives constantly. But we must remember that at the end of the day, we have to place our trust in God and to move on. Okay, so if you have these irritating people, but then you also have these people who you have loved and they love you back. So after that, I use this as a guide.
Wow.